Alright, Mr. Elaine, this is Christian Bocarn. Today is Thursday. I think it's January 28th. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm doing a video walkthrough for you for 7300 Arbor Drive. The sun is pretty high. Just to show you, here's our truck park. This is what your street looks like today. We're going to start doing a walkthrough on the outside of your house. We had a dumpster delivered this morning, and the dumpster was placed in your driveway. What we are going to do, just to walk you through, is here is that side of the dumpster. Obviously there's no real problems here. I'll show you the dumpster is empty, so you know what you're getting from us. Also, let's walk back here to the side of the house. There is obviously some trash here. There is a large pile of debris right here that we're going to be dealing with. There's some broken tiles. There's maybe an old piece of railroad track that we're going to get in the dumpster. There's some trash here that we're going to take care of. Nothing major on these parts. Beautiful old chain. The fence here is in really bad shape. That is leaning at best. And we look right here. This is, gotta get out my flashlight. This is the inside of the shed. Everything pretty normal here. We are looking at all this, so you know what we're cleaning up. So when I send you pictures or when I send you a video, you know exactly what's going on. Here is a door, which to which I do not have the key. That was not part of the keychain that I got from you, that I found here. We'll walk on the other side of the building right now. Most of the windows are covered up. There is curtains or little cloths hanging over them. Just to show you also, here's a garbage can, and here is some stuff that made its way to the front of your house. The door is open. I opened it a couple minutes ago. Alright, here's your power panel. It's held shut with a piece of wire right now. There's really nothing extraordinary right there. There's the pipe where the power comes in from underground, and there is your beautiful meter box. Your water out here where the hose bib works. This is where your gas is coming from. Obviously there's no gas meter currently. We have to wait for the final inspections. Alley is pretty clean. There's a trash tree, and that is pretty much everything here. Come to the back, where the highway noise is going to get louder, so I'm also going to talk louder. We have some overgrowth. Here is something I definitely have questions about, because there's the AC line, and here's the end of the line set. I'm not really sure where the AC line, the AC condensator is, nor where it's supposed to go. That might be something we do have to figure out prior to our final. And there's some more trash and some old shingles right there. The yard looks fairly clean. You don't have a great fence, but I don't think that matters really. There's a basketball that I will check if it's inflated and usable later. Here's a lot more trash, some chunks of concrete that I don't know where they're from, and here's some larger debris that we're gonna pick up. 2 buckets full of water because the world doesn't have enough mosquitoes. A piece of fencing and some used tile where I really don't know where it came from. But I consider all this debris But if you want me to, I will throw it away unless I hear otherwise. Here's a post. Here's another door, which I tried earlier, and this is open. Takes you to another part of the garage where there's some insulation, and there's some iron right there. And I haven't seen this before. This is the first time I'm in here. There's some construction debris, but also some usable materials where you and I should probably discuss what to do with them, especially this insulation and some other stuff, and what to do with these guys right here. Then we go to the back side of the house, of the garage. There is some debris. There's some odd footprints here, which makes me think that maybe there's been some visitors. And there's this right here. The alley is pretty much clear. Somebody's been throwing orange peels over, but nothing too exciting. And now we'll go to the inside. I'll press pause for a second. This is the front of the house. Right now we're gonna walk inside. I did lock it when I walked out earlier, just to make sure nobody sneaks in behind me. And the door apparently the mechanism isn't locking, actually. I realize that now. There is no door trim. There's a fairly large gap around the door. Here you see it a little bit better, but that is something that I personally don't like. We'll talk to the inspector when he comes. Figure that out. All right. But throughout the walkthrough, I'll highlight some things with my flashlight just to give you a better idea. This is the... Oh, phone flipped for a second. What happened? All right, there we go. All right, this is the front door from the inside. There's no door trim. And also there's a couple of things that I don't like. The threshold seems to be very loose. So I would like to attach the door properly. There's a switch plate missing from this one. There's also no baseboard installed in the hallway. A lot of the tile doesn't have grout, but I mean, that's an easy fix. That's also something that I think should be addressed. There's unfinished paint and drywall work. The trim, the baseboard, most of it hasn't been nailed down, but come on. A lot of this trim here hasn't been, is the nail holes that hasn't been attached properly. There's also some drywall that's unfinished right there. And so it goes on. Let me see. That's a little bit better. There's more problems here where there's just baseboard that's not nailed down, drywall that's been started but not finished. And so we move through the house. You'll hear in the background going off the fire alarm that needs batteries. Come on, phone. Turn back. Okay. Here is the hallway. Just more baseboard that's not nailed down. And just more baseboard that's not nailed down. Door trim that isn't finished. Here's one of the bedrooms. There's obviously some drywall work that's not finished. That's not in good shape. That needs to be done. There's baseboard that needs to be nailed in. This room does have all its outlets and cover plates, but there's obviously the baseboard. The window, we'll look at that in a second. None of the windows have window trim. There you go. Somebody took the iron bars off, but there's no window trim here. We have the closet. Like I said, a lot of the baseboard is here, but none of it's installed actually. The whole closet. Also the inside of the closet, you don't have any trim. And the trim that is installed needs to be corrected because that's not gonna work the way it is right now. You see the big reveal of the drywall? That becomes a problem when you're trying to, come on phone, when you're trying to install it because your trim won't sit right. Your attic stairs need to be installed, but there is a complete set of attic stairs here that we'll walk in our video. Here's some more. This is the second bedroom. The fire alarm here is louder, but the outlet covers are on, but none of the baseboard is installed. And there's a lot of stuff in the drywall that's not finished yet. Get an idea. There's a big spider web right there, right here. And there's no bars on the windows, but once again, there's no window trim. And here's some more of the baseboard that somebody didn't do. Here's a bucket of things, really random stuff. Once again, here is the inside of the closet where it needs to be actually trimmed out and corrected. There is no door hardware. They are going to require door hardware. The door trim has not been spackled and painted. And there's a big crack in this one. So if one were to work on it, they should probably be well advised to replace it. Here's your attic stairs. Here's the bathroom, which is a bit of a mess right now. There's a lot of drywall dust everywhere, and it's kind of gross. The sink has water to it, and come on, phone. It's working properly. I let some water run through it earlier, and it didn't show any leaks. And there is that outlet here needs to be a GFI outlet. And the light switch is up to code, but none of the walls here are primed. Not even primed or painted. There seems to be some texture on the ceiling, but this is that. There's also no hardware on the door itself. There's the GFI, so you don't need to protect the other one. Quick one, here's the closet. And once again, the drywall is unfinished in here. That needs to be sanded and probably another coat even applied. Here's the bathroom, which somebody didn't aim very well. There's a lot of urine stains pretty much all throughout the place. You see that squiggly line? That's another one. But the tub is kind of a mess. There's a lot of urine stains in the tub, and there is just a lot of stuff going on. I mean, the installation is subpar, is nice. Hazardous and stupid is another way of putting it. And they also managed to put it right in front of a window, which is something I don't recommend. So this is your bathroom. There's no power. I can't check the vent, and the attic stairs are unsafe, so I'm not able to check the ducting for being proper. I'm trying to speed up a little bit because I might run out of time. Here's the AC, cold air return. That seems to be fine. Here's your thermostat, and this is the AC unit. That all seems to be proper, but once again, there's no condensator outside, and the door is working. Probably the hardware should latch, which it does not currently. Here's the other bedroom. Once again, drywall issues. No baseboard that's nailed in. The window trim is completely missing, and some other things like that. Here's all the baseboard, drywall corners. The corners especially, seems like they literally cut those. Here's something that's a little bit concerning. Here's some moisture stains that are fairly active. That means they feel like there's something that wet recently. Because of the state of the attic stairs, I'm not able to check if that's coming through the roof and water perhaps traveling down a vent pipe, but that is something that I would investigate. I ran the water in the toilet and the tub a little bit. There's nothing that shows where that's coming from. So I would, if I had to guess, I would say it's a vent pipe that's having a leak up on the roof. There's no door hardware. There's a piece of baseboard thrown on the ground, and that is missing. So the reason the baseboard is important is you want to get that done before, there's no switch plate, you want to get that done before you have your carpet installed. No door hardware. This, I think, is what you would refer to as the master suite. most of the outlet covers are on here, and the drywall seems to have less blemishes than everywhere else, but also no bars on the windows, no window trim. Here we're looking at that. Here's the bathroom. I opened the doors here to check for leaks. There should be no drywall holes. There is a drywall hole right there. We should get rid of that. And then there's another drywall hole right there. That is something inspectors don't like, but at least there's no leaks. The light fixtures are right there. A door that's not painted, not finished or anything. That definitely needs to be worked on, and there's no baseboard in here. So that is missing the entire room. This guy has no outlet covers. This right here is the closet. There's really not much wrong here. Just some bad drywall work right there. And then some other stuff that, no no door hardware, but no baseboard also. So carpet would go in here. And once again, they're just doing a poor job in trimming this out, which wouldn't be easy to do, wouldn't be hard to do it better. Here's the bathroom, which is slightly less hazardous than the other one looking. Once again, no window trim. There's your vent. I haven't checked it for ducting. And then there's this thing right here where this one is installed better, but I wouldn't trust it. That's what's going on here. It is very dirty. Less urine stains. Toilet here is working. It's flushing. I haven't tried it. The walls are unfinished drywall in here. And that's pretty much what's going on here. Dirty, dirty toilet. No base around the tile either. Little closet. All right. Then we go into the kitchen and those areas. I've got about 10 minutes left in my recording, so I'll hurry up. All right. Here's the front door again. Here's that room right there. Somebody I don't know why they left in a hurry or something, but that's what's going on there. There's some bricks missing. I think that's them right there. There's some scraps of baseboard, some sawhorses. I'm sure nobody misses them too much. Lots of drywall issues, no outlet covers on some of this stuff. And then we have the attic ladder right here. And that one does have something in it, so that's the good news. There's this material here. The door is unfinished, secured though. And you see the garbage outside that we did on the exterior walkthrough. The trim here is just not done very nicely. But there's nothing that can't be painted and cleaned up a little bit. Here is the laundry room. Real quick, there's your security bar for the door. That is to keep it from opening. There's your dryer outlet, which I would love to straighten out. And then there is the window without trim. And the water heater, which looks like it might not be the worst thing in the house here. That needs some cover right there to close that drywall gap. And the sink is connected. I would probably test that for operation. And the floor is just littered. There's a lot of debris on here. The windows, again. Then there is the kitchen. And this is what we have for the kitchen. There's some drywall repairs right there. There's some light fixtures installed. And there is some baseboard run, but there's not much kitchen going on. The cabinets are unfinished. The countertop is installed where I wouldn't say it's been done correctly, and the window without trim. We do have a sink that gives you water. And we do have a sink that is dripping. Let me check again. Huh, no drip. Good. I was mistaken. I'm happy about that, but there's again an outlet with that cover and just a couple of things that could be done or should be done nicer. Some trash on the new counter, paint cans and whatnot, and then brass fitting right there. Somebody left their nail gun, and there's drywall that's not been finished. All right. Here is a delivery notice. I think those are mirrors. Woodcrafter. Wall mirrors, yeah. Those are wall mirrors. No baseboard anywhere. Outlet covers missing. There's some doors there. The windows are hung with curtains. And there's some just junk around, some wood. All right, that is the walkthrough I have for you so far. And that's it for now. All right, here's the front door again.